there's quite a few allegations here, but I want to go to point number 20.
Point number 20.
Point number 20.
Yes.
The document states that 13 people have been identified as involved in placing the entire police service at risk. And then it states the following names: as Mkunazi, General Labia, General Dramat, General Masimola, General Matiba, General Henkel, General Sabia, Brigadier Madunsela, Brigadier Oendal, Brigadier Kumalo, Colonel Roelofse, Lieutenant Colonel Viljoen, and Warrant Officer McLean. And then also I've been accused of the document accuses Colonel Roelofse of leaking documents to organizations outside the police. And then in paragraph 23, the document alleges that Gerinel is receiving state documents from the above-mentioned members and supplying them to Adrian Basson of City Press. Chair, these are very serious allegations that were made by Mr. Sam Saul. This was never investigated. I was never approached in respect of these allegations. I do not know what the police's response was on these allegations. If there was any basis for these allegations, I assume that it would have been investigated and consequences would have followed. So from where I stand in terms of my experience that I had with crime intelligence and the way things were done, the document was drafted in order to implicate individuals, to put pressure on those individuals for them to, they want to make sure that those individuals cannot continue with whatever they need to do. Because individuals mentioned here that is part of this cabal are all people that were initially involved with the investigation in terms of the crime intelligence Secret Services account. I have not been able to retrieve any documentation since 19 March 2012, after the finding of the IGI. And I believe this is the direct result not of General Mdluli's actions. You will recall that I testified that there was a period that we did not continue with investigations while it was in the hands of the IGI to make a decision. So after this date, the 19th, we have not received any cooperation from crime intelligence in respect of documentation that was requested from them.
Isn't the position that he either resigned or retired a few months ago or something?
Chair, if I'm not mistaken, he has retired. It was last year. He was in suspension after his resuspension in, I think, June 2012. So he was in suspension for 6 years. After
he had retired, did you make any attempt to get documents that you couldn't get while he was there?
Chair, I made various attempts, but not necessarily regarding new documents. I made various attempts to get documents declassified. At the time, I gave up in getting additional documentation from crime intelligence. I just wanted the ones that I do have to be declassified.
I'm wondering whether his absence now would make any difference in terms of you getting cooperation to have documents declassified, whether that has been tested or not.
Chair, it didn't make any difference.
It did not make any difference?
No, Chair.
So the problem, as you see it, was more than him?
That is correct, Chair.
Yes. Okay.
Chair, from my experience in this specific investigation, I'm talking about this crime intelligence investigation, there has been a pattern of interference by General Mdluli and Advocate Magwebe. The allegations of alleged criminality within crime intelligence that have been investigated thus far do not include information regarding any project detail which could jeopardize said projects. It deals mainly with the fraudulent procurement of assets via the SSA and the appointment of family members as agents without them having the required skills to be appointed in the first place. This investigation is limited to a few individuals who form part of the procurement process and the management within crime intelligence. On numerous occasions, I've asked General Tama to secure the CI management, CI management's cooperation firstly making CI members available to assist with the investigation, and secondly to ensure the declassification of the required documents.